You will eat the bugs. Yum, yum. Adrenochrome so good. Population control. Jawohl, jawohl, jawohl. Thank you for your sacrifice. I despise you. Adrenochrome so good. Nouvelle order, nouvelle order. Population control. Yum, yum. You will eat the bugs. We need a great reset. Jawohl, jawohl, jawohl. You will own nothing and be happy.
Ha-ha! Spider-Man! What's cracking, baby? Woo! Hey! Where you going, Spider-Man? Woo-hoo! Ha! You're getting the girl. Saving the day. Yeah! Go, Spider-Man!
If they're into computer stuff, go to the one place that has it all, like Spider-Man the computer game. There's something fun for everyone at Best Buy.
Go get him, Spider-Man! Yeah!
Sorry, run full fentanyl now. You die America. It's friends like, you die Americans, Africa too. It's China's property. Oh, we tell you to lock down, you starve to death. You scared of virus, but you starve to death. Chapang chang wanga changi pong chamangi wanga honga katonga pato. Starve America, starve Europe too. Kill the Africans, kill them all. Chaping chang wang chang pang chang yong. Pong chang wang wang dong dong dong. We found the Antifa Maoist group. Ha 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 ha. We love Hillary too. It's so damn fun. You're so damn scared. Wear your mask and prepare to die. Chang wang chang chang pong chang yi. Dong dong long bong bong geeky. We love LeBron James. He's so good. Death camps, organs of students too. Kill the Muslims, kill the Christians, kill the Buddhas, liberal lovers, ping chow wang chang bing tong kong, bong dong long chong tong da tong. Bill Gates loves us, he does so good. Take our vaccines and die like you should. Chang wang pong pong bing pong pow. Jing no huang huang quang chow chow. Tong pong tong tong ja ping pa chi. Down with Trump. Up with Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping, he kill you now. Take the shots and learn how to die. Die, American scum. Ping, pow, ping, po, bang, chakang. Chang, chong, ching, pang, dong, bagong. We own your debt, your media too. Ha, 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 ha. It's time to die. Take your shots and roll your eyes. Liberal good, wear your mask. I'm your Chinese communist king. Pong, chang, wang, pong, ching, pa, kwang. Wang, chong, ping, kwang, pong, chakong. Guang, chong, King Kong Pong Chakwan.
What's up, guys? Merry Christmas. I hope you are having a good one. Or at least not a terrible one. How's everybody doing? See, we got Fractured Filter in the house. First one in. How you doing, Fractured?
The more the magicer.
Song goes hard. Hell yeah. I love that song. You can't hear it because I have myself on mute, but I'm always singing along to it. Oh, by the way, so I have added... YouTube is the only platform I can't do it because YouTube is gay and doesn't let me add emotes until, I guess, you're partnered and you have to have like 500 subscribers for that. But on all the other platforms, well, not Twitter, because Twitter's kind of a joke, but on Twitch, Rumble, and Kick, I added a bunch of emotes, so you can spam those if you want to. I would recommend Rumble because I think everything is available on Rumble. Twitch, I know I had to gate some of them behind subscriber, and then Kick, I don't even remember. But yeah, we got a bunch of emotes. So if you saw the emote spam right at the end there, that's what that was. That was the retard alert. And they'll pop up behind me too. So that's pretty fun. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple others. That one's my favorite, but yeah, I got a few of them. That should be. There we go. That's all of them. So yeah, that's some for the people at home to enjoy. Rodney, how you doing, man?
Oh, hello there.
How you doing, Rodney? Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you're having a good one. So we're just hanging out. This is going to be a very chill stream. We're going to be watching the new Count Dankula video because it is one of the funniest things ever and one of my favorite memes. And oh, we got Slosh in the house. We got Slosh. Slosh dropping those sloshers. How you doing, Slosh? I'm sorry I just said that. I've been watching way too much Kino Casino quartering coverage. But yeah, doing all right. Glad to hear it. But yeah, I was just telling the good people at home, we got emotes. We got emotes everywhere but YouTube because YouTube is gay. So, but if you want to drop some spicy emotes, you can head over to Rumble or Kick. Some of them are on Twitch, but like I said, some of them I had to gate on Twitch behind the the subscriber thing. But yeah, if you wanna drop some spicy emotes, just go to Rumble. Oh, good man. Hope you guys are doing okay today. I'm doing all right. My chest is a little sore, but I think that's just because I worked out really hard yesterday. But yeah, I hope you're doing all right, Slash. I watched one of those, and I was never a quartering fan, but holy shit, he's crashing out. Yes. Yeah, it's funny. I started watching the quartering all those years ago after he got beaten up or whatever at the convention, whatever it was that, kind of blew him up. And then, yeah, I just kind of watched him a little bit here and there, mostly before bed, because, his delivery was always very boring. But, I didn't mind him at the time, because it was like, okay, some of this stuff's kind of interesting. He was talking about whatever pop culture, media stuff, maybe a little bit of politics. And over the years, he just sort of transitioned away from doing everything else and doing politics really boringly. And then I just sort of stopped watching him because his delivery is incredibly boring. And if I want to watch political spurging, I can watch literally anybody else. I can just watch Alex Jones. So it's like, But I thought at least, he seems like a nice guy. And then I watched the Kino Casino coverage and it's like, oh no, he's not at all as cool as I thought he was. But my favorite might be all the poop stories. And one of these days we will react to my favorite Kino Casino quartering video where it's pretty much just like, I want to say it's like an hour of him talking about the story of the time he pooped his pants in Walmart, which is one of the funniest videos of all time. So I've been saving that for a special day, but I don't know when we'll do it. Wasn't that a Magic the Gathering tourney? I know he's been kicked out of Magic the Gathering stuff, but I don't think that was the same thing. Okay, Rodney, it was Gen Con. I remember the Gen Con incident that he became an e-beggar and just doing crap content. Yeah. Well, it's his coffee. He keeps trying to shill his coffee. That's part of the problem. Is he's trying to run a coffee company, but it's basically drop shipped coffee from what I've heard. But yeah, he's just trying to sell the coffee. And it's like, maybe you should just focus on what's actually making you money. Hey, Sergey! We got Sergey in the house. How you doing, Sergey? Merry Christmas to you, too.
The more the magicer.
Quartering stuff is very boring. Probably I was able to sleep with the vids in the background. Yeah. Yeah, I would watch his videos on the toilet as quartering intended, I'm sure. But yeah, this is oh man, the quartering coverage has been amazing, and my favorite, what's absolutely amazing is that last night the Kino boys dropped a 3-hour clip of quartering at the AmFest, the TP USA thing, and apparently they just shoved him in a corner for some reason. Then he's giving out free coffee. I've only watched like a third of it, but I'm excited to watch the rest later. But oh yeah, but remember, Fracture, this is the Kino boys. 3 hours of the quartering on his own I could never watch, but this is the Kino boys doing it for us. So it's 3 hours of Kino Casino reacting to the quartering, and it's very entertaining. Him, Melanie, and Hannah, and Luke. Luke is also there. And Luke is probably the one I like best because he's actually... Luke was there from... So I remember Luke and Hannah from the Tim Pool when they were on Tim Pool. And again, they were probably the two best people on Tim Pool's show. Tim Pool is insufferable. But, you know, Luke is this very kind of semi-Alex Jones-ish, you know, politically astute commentator guy who's done a lot of on-the-ground reporting. Like, he confronted the Rothschilds and stuff like that. So Luke's a pretty cool guy. And then Hannah, she hasn't done anything like that, but she just had like the most level-headed takes, and she was always very likable. And then Temple fired her, and I guess he doesn't really hang out with Luke anymore. So now they're both on the quartering, and quartering is just mistreating them both. And then yeah, of course there's Melanie Mack, but I mean, let's just say that I think she kind of deserves how she's being treated by the quartering, which is quartering seems to be very, very... I hate to use the term creepy because, you know how women use that word now, but he's being, I hate to say it, but he's being very creepy toward her, but apparently she's into it, so, you know. Who am I to judge? I guess she would be very age appropriate for him. He also used to be like 1 video a day, and now he does like 3 videos each shittier than the last. I think he does like 5 videos a day. I think he used to do like I remember him doing like 3 videos a day, and then at some point in recent years he started pumping out like 5 videos a day. He had there was a while where he had like a whole bunch of special intros and stuff, but the intros weren't really that meaningful compared to the boring delivery of the actual videos. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, so we may be seeing quartering divorce his wife in the future for Melanie Mack. I don't know. It would certainly be something. And then there's all the jokes about how his wife is hanging out with a guy they call Sky Bull, who I guess is like her flight instructor or something. Oh man, what a time. But yeah, so if you get, like I was saying earlier, since we got a few more people in. Hey, we got Plague Doctor in the house. How you doing, Plague Doctor?
Oh, hello there.
I thought they were separated. I don't think so, because he's been talking. That's just like a rumor that's been going around, but he was talking about how his wife was recently having surgery and he had to take care of her and all that. So I don't think so. They may not be getting along well, but I don't think they're separated. Quartering with his own Ricada saga. Yeah, seriously, how are these guys like married and doing all this degenerate nonsense? And I'm over here like, hey, I just want a nice girl to hang out with and do stuff with. And, not be all weird. I guess they are older. I could see that, yeah. What's up? Not much, Plague Doctor. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Christmas. I remember years ago watching him and also Ricada when he did the Amber Heard coverage. Both of them are a train wreck now. Oh, yeah. Like, Ricada just makes me downright angry. Because Rakeda just had everything you could possibly want. And he just threw it away for, yeah, admittedly a hot blonde, but still. Probably because their wives are equally degenerate. I mean, with Rakeda, for sure, I don't know much about Quartering's wife, to be honest. I've only ever seen her show up like once or twice on Quartering streams. But she's not like Rakeda's wife who popped onto his streams a lot. Oh, well, by the way, for anybody who missed the announcement a little earlier, if you go on Rumble or Kick or Twitch, I added a bunch of emotes, so you can do some emote spamming now if you want to. So here's one from the Casino Boys. Yeah, and the emotes will pop up behind me now, so yeah, you can enjoy those. YouTube is the only one that has no emotes, and that's because YouTube is gay. But yeah, Rumble, everything is open. I think everything's open on Kick. Twitch, I had to gate some of them because it limits how many emote slots you have. But yeah, if you want to do some emote spamming, you can head here. Oh yeah, and here's I have one for Hannah, which I called Panic Diarrhea Alert, which is the face she made when Quartering started talking about his panic diarrhea. So, enjoy that. I'm 40 myself, and that's all I want, man. And yeah, fuck Rakeda, dude threw it away for sloppy drug hell. Yeah. Nah, I'm with you. I am with you. But, oh man, 40. Wait, did I miss your birthday, Fractured? I don't know why. That just, when you mentioned that you're 40, it maybe makes me think I missed your birthday or something. For this year. 'Cause that's a big birthday, too. I had to turn off notifications from Quartering. Can't deal with all his updates, and he's kind of gone Candace Owens the other way. Yeah. Oh, there was also the Candace Owens versus Tim Pool drama that Kino were covering when that was going on recently. And that was amazing because I don't like Tim Pool or Candace Owens at this point. Even though I will say Candace Owens does do a little bit of noticing. You know, she does a little bit of noticing. But yeah, that was really funny watching her just felting Tim Pool over and over. Yeah, you can scalp a lot of emotes from the Kino Boys. Oh yeah. How many of these? Yeah, so these two emotes were from Kino Casino. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the retard alert one because I think it's just so fitting. But yeah, the Hannah face is also cracks me up. Of course, there's also the French soy jack if you want to use that. There's SpongeBob with the bowling ball on his head. And then of course there's the why are you gay? I am not gay. So, yeah. Enjoy all the emotes. I'll add more if I can think of more. Okay, your birthday was back in April. Okay. Gotcha. I got totally stuffed full of food, so I didn't do a birthday stream I planned. Gotcha. Well, I'll keep that in mind for next April. Rakade is worse because he also has kids. You don't fuck up your own family that way. I have no respect for him or his wife anymore. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's bad enough when people get divorced, but when you... Or, you know, do this kind of weird stuff. But as soon as you... You know, as soon as you have kids, that's when you gotta be more mature and think about them, because that's... I don't know, is it just me? Like, I don't think people... I don't know if respect is the right word, but I don't think people, like, respect their kids enough anymore. Respect isn't the right word, but I think you know what I'm trying to get across. I don't think people respect the idea of their, you know, taking care of their own kids anymore. You know, they don't put their kids first anymore the way they should. Robonex! How you doing, Robonex?
Oh, hello there.
Robonex, if you want to do some emote spam, you can check out Rumble, because we got a ton of emotes on Rumble now. Rating Blackman for a second. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do have a... You're right. I do have two black guys. a white woman, and then a white soy jack, and then the only like proper white guy I have is PPP with the retard alerts. Of course, there's me as well. If you wanna, if you wanna use my ugly mug. Let's see. Candace is starting to notice. Interesting journey she's on, but yeah, I was never a Beanie Boy fan either, and Candace never trust myself. Yeah, so Candace Owens is weird. I don't know what's going on with her. She started off as like this woke person, as like this woke doxer, I think. What was it called? Social autopsy or something like that. And then she became right-wing, and now, and like a few months ago, she was actually talking about the USS Liberty. And she interviewed one of the survivors of the USS Liberty. Which, if you're not familiar with, USS Liberty is a ship that... It was a U.S. military ship that was attacked in a false flag by Israel, likely in an attempt to get us to go to war with Egypt on Israel's behalf. And this was a long time ago, and it was all covered up. So, yeah, and she interviewed one of the survivors. So, you know, I was like, you know, that's big. But yeah, now she's kind of losing it. And, you know, she's saying, like, you know, maybe they killed Charlie Kirk and all this and that. But then she has no proof. And it's like, I mean, I think there's a good chance of that. But she's saying she has proof and then she doesn't have any. Like, jeez. Let me switch over. Yeah, you enjoyed those emotes, Robonex. Fallen Angel, how you doing, brother?
Welcome, valued customer.
If you want to be spicy, Fallen Angel, I added emotes everywhere but YouTube, because YouTube is gay. They don't let me add emotes. But if you want to emote spam, you can do that over on Rumble. Yeah, exactly right. And you prioritize your family over your own needs. It has to come first. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I guess maybe I just have good parents who understood that, so, you know, that's how I am. It's like, I really would like to have kids someday, and when I have kids, I want to, you know, take good care of them, right? Yeah, this new generation barely prioritizes children and families. I don't think it's the new generation, though, Slosh. That's the thing. I think it's the boomers. I think it came from the boomers, you know, the I got mine generation, and then they just sort of got passed down from there. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Plague Doctor. Kids have become an accessory at best and a victimhood token. Yeah, an accessory or victimhood token at best. Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's like, you know, they're not just like those stupid little purse dogs. Oh, a victimhood token at worst. Yeah, they're not just like those stupid little purse dogs. They're, you know, they're kids. They're literally the most important thing that will ever happen to you. So, take good care of them. Yeah, and look, you know, that's what I want to do is, you know, I'd like to have kids, and I'd like to be a really good dad. Take good care of them, you know. At least hope to be half as good a dad as my dad. Yeah, she had a social media platform for doxing. When she got blasted for it, it got shut down, and yeah, then she turned right-wing somehow. Accidentally attacked. Yeah, Robonex is noticing. He knows it. Yeah. Let's see. Emote spam, yes. Yeah, Fallen Angel. Enjoy the emote spam over on Rumble. We got tons of it. Oy vey. Yeah. Yeah, with the retard alert. Funny how the whole Charlie Kirk thing went under the rug. I said it would, and Epstein files were the big thing after. Yeah, it's how I predicted it would go. It would, the Charlie Kirk thing, it would blow up for about a month or two, and then beyond just the usual internet grifters going on and on about it for clout, we were all going to forget about it. I said that. I said, you know, nothing's going to happen in the long term. And I was right. The Republicans even managed to lose big in the elections this year, so, you know. I hate it when I'm right. It's not good when I'm right. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I just don't live in the right timeline for that. Which is why it's why I got the desk, folks. Okay, it's why I got this desk. I'm right about a lot of things, and I notice too much. Yeah. Yeah, you had good parents too, Rodney. Your parents were married until your mom passed away. Yeah, sorry to hear about your mom. Divorce was never an option in our house. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, same thing with my parents. Like, they've been married way longer than I've even been alive. Neo, what's up, buddy?
The more the magicer.
Merry Christmas to you too, Neo. Yeah, I added emotes on Rumble and the other platforms. If you're not, don't drive distracted. But if you want to do some emote spamming, feel free to pop on Rumble. But yeah, my parents have been married forever. My grandparents on both sides, they were married until, let's see, my mom, her parents passed away 2 years ago. So it was my grandpa, and then like a month after him, my grandma passed away, so that was rough on my mom. And then on my dad's side, my grandma's still around, but my grandpa passed away early last year. So it was all a span of 1 year, too. So in the span of 1 year, I went from having all 4 grandparents to only having 1. But yeah, so I feel bad for my poor parents. But yeah, and I also feel a little bad for my grandparents who passed, because my grandma was always like, get married and have children before I die already. And then she passed away, and now my other grandma is like, okay, your other grandma died already. Hurry up and have kids already. I want to meet them. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. I blame social media. It's making people even more retarded. It's definitely a part of it, for sure. Social media, especially like non-pseudonymous social media, where you use your real face and everything, that is a real problem. Years of propaganda telling men, and especially women and children, are a burden. Yeah, 100%. Like, I do get the idea of, be careful and don't get pregnant, but that's more of a, close your legs kind of thing. It's not, don't have kids. It's, maybe don't act like degenerates to begin with. My parents are boomers. A lot of my peers' parents were. They were tougher on kids, but not altogether absent. Nowhere near people are now with their kids. Yeah. I mean, my parents are boomers too, technically. Although they're from another country, so it's a little different. But, yeah, I mean, not all boomers are like that. But, a lot of the boomers were. And I think that's where it all started. But yeah, it's been a problem for a long time, for sure. I think a lot of it started, to be honest, a lot of it started with, because I think the boomer generation is also where all the easy divorces started. I think it started with that, when people started thinking about themselves and not about their families. Because that's also, I think divorce is also part of that, right? People think, oh, it's more important for me to be able to be, happy and go around doing whatever degenerate nonsense I want, and not, taking care of my family, my kids, and, whatever it may be that their responsibilities are. Are we in the misogyny section or the racism section? I think misogyny always trumps racism on this stream, so I'm gonna guess misogyny, Fallen Angel. It's all fake and gay, good sir, just wrestling theatrics. You're not wrong about that. It's fed on fed violence. Oh man! And for Christmas, the Kino boys are wrapping it all up for us. I remember seeing certain leaks with Kirk and certain messages he was getting from the big boys. Yeah. Well, and he started turning on Israel, and you see what happened to him, right? Yeah. We're all friggin' demons. Nightmare Jones. Yep. I don't know. Become beyond blackpilled and feel this is all one big psyop, and most of us are just background characters in an alien reality TV show. Yeah. I mean, I know how you feel for to some degree at least. I am incredibly black-pilled myself, but they should have arranged marriage. They tried. Apparently, though, because you see, Nex, I love chicken. I cannot get enough chicken. Chicken is like my major protein source, and I'm afraid that if I stopped eating chicken, I would just balloon up to 400 pounds. Because I wouldn't be getting enough protein, and I'd just be eating all like carbs or something. So I would never feel full. And the thing is, all the girls they tried to set me up with, they're all like total vegetarians. And me eating chicken is a deal breaker for them. So, yeah. Gonna post something that may or may not be about Charlie Kirk on Discord. All right, I'll check it out later. Boomers wanted no-fault divorce. Yeah. Our the supposedly based President Ronald Reagan was part of implementing no-fault divorce. All right, we got Jerry Crow in the house. How you doing, Jerry?
Oh, hello there.
And we got Snap. How you doing, Snap?
The more the magicer.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to the both of you guys. Hope you're having a good Christmas. Snap, I remember your stream last night. That was fun. Let's see. Rodney says, no-fault divorce from women in the workforce became the death of the nuclear family. Absolutely. Can't rumble for the emotes. Hell yeah. Yeah, women in the workplace was a serious problem, and I don't even just mean from like, you know, the workplace itself, but from the fact that once you shoved women in the workplace, it naturally drove down wages, because that's how basic economics works, right? You double the supply of something, you double the supply of something without increasing demand, price plummets. Price in this case being wages. So yeah, and then because wages plummeted so much, now both parents have to work. And everything's just a mess. Big feminism push of the 60s, and divorce rates definitely intersected. Post-war honeymoon period wore off, and when Vietnam happened, the fatigue set in. Yes. Yep. Yeah, it was all... Vietnam killed off a lot of the best boomers, to be honest. And it was a total waste. Total waste. But, yeah. Don't tell me the girl is a vegan. No, they're all vegetarians. Because, especially for Hindus, most Hindus are total vegetarians. Beef is like the big no-no, but yeah, most Hindus are vegetarians in general anyway, so. Yeah. It's like dating Jared Leto. To be honest, like, I don't even care if the girl is a vegan or vegetarian or whatever, but for them, it's a big problem that I am not. So it's like, eh. You can either eat chicken... Oh, jeez, fallen angel. Well, I'm not eating the other one, so I guess chicken it is for me. I always lie and then get back to eating chicken. I don't want to lie. Like, it's not about... Yeah, I'm talking about trying to get married, you know? I don't want to get married based on a lie. The emotes complete the stream. Yeah, glad to see you too, buddy. Yeah, if you want to pop on Rumble or Kick or Twitch, Snap, you're welcome to do that. And emotes, basically everywhere but YouTube lets me use emotes, because YouTube is too gay to let me use emotes until I become a partner. So, yeah. Kick and Rumble, I think you can use all the emotes, and then Twitch, one or two of them are locked behind the subscriber thing, because it only lets me do like 5 emotes on the free tier. So, yep, bingo. Cut wages in half, double the taxable population. Oh, RoboNex is noticing, Chad. He's noticing. He's noticing.
Who is they, though? We can't say who they is, can we?
Press.
Yeah. Meow mix. Yeah, exactly. Never settle or establish relationship out of dishonesty. Never works out. Yeah. Settled a few times and it cost me. I mean, yeah. I think there's some degree of settling you have to do, right? You have to compromise on, some things here and there. But, like, not on core values and such. But yeah, like, obviously, compromise on, like, oh, she wants to travel, and I hate leaving the house. It's like, okay, well, I'll travel with you. She wants to go shopping. She wants to go to the mall. It's like, okay, I don't really like leaving the house, but okay. I guess if I get a reward, then I'll go anywhere you want, And I think she would know what the reward is. Noticing his bigoted behavior. You bet. I'm brown, so I can't be racist. Hey, me too. Me too. Yeah. Speaking of brown people, I hear I've seen Kash Patel's girlfriend, Honeypot, is pretty hot. So if you guys want to honeypot me, I promise I will act less like a deer in headlights. Compromising is different. Settling is, I won't get anything better. Might as well. Okay, yeah. Like settling for a person, yeah. I kind of see what you mean there, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's like, if you really don't like somebody, don't settle. But at the same time, I also don't think it's good to be like, you know, oh, I can do better, and then just not giving someone a chance either. But, Allahu Akbar. I should totally get a clip for that. I'm sorry. It's also a fitting clip for what today's react is going to be. I am so sorry. I have failed. I imagine honeypots are all imported from Dubai. Oh, jeez. I think Cash Patel's girlfriend is Armenian. But, you know, if China wants to honeypot me, too, I'm totally willing to. I'll be back in a few. Got to do a few things. Go to bit. All right, no worries, man. Can't even pretend to be anything else. I'm just crackers. A cracker's gonna get. It's okay. It's okay. I like the white people. My honeypot better have a set. You know what? I will take any. I will take it either orientation as long as it works properly. As long as a child can come out of there and has not done so before, I'm happy. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah. Quick announcement for next week. By the way, instead of Thursday, since next Thursday is New Year's, I figure we'll do Wednesday night, New Year's Eve. We're gonna do a New Year's Eve stream, and I figure we can bring a couple of you guys on Discord if you want to hang out and chat. So, you know, it'll be a very chill stream. We'll try and watch the New Year's Eve ball drop too. So, you know, we'll be dropping balls all over the place. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do it midnight East Coast, and then we'll go to like 3 a.m. so it's midnight West Coast. So, you know, we get the New Year all 4 time zones, all 4 major time zones. And yeah, a couple of you guys can come on via Discord if you want to. It'll probably start around like 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, and yeah, I'll probably just be playing something simple. But yeah, it'll just be like a very chill hangout stream, so we can just have a fun time on New Year's. Because I never get invited to any New Year's parties, and so I figure I'll throw my own New Year's parties with cool bros instead of nobody. China, yeah, has not done so before. Yes, very important. You got high hopes for that in current year. I mean, it's very important. You know, I don't want to be dealing with any single mothers. I'd say I would also be hoping for no canine reproductive material, but I think that's just too much to ask in current year. I don't think many women like that exist anymore. Yeah, I'd be done. Awesome. What does the Gaza Strip and a corn star's hole have in common? No child can crawl out of there alive. You'd be surprised, Snap. A lot of them have kids. And I feel bad for those kids. New Year's Eve teabag. Well, we're not playing Call of Duty, but it'll be, yeah, we will be dropping balls. We will be dropping the ball. Same, yep. I always stayed at home with snack food. Yeah. Yeah. Usually I was just stuck with my parents. So it was like I'd be stuck with my parents and their friends, and it was a very boring time. Good luck with none of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, abortions are... Ugh. And that's another problem, because it's like... conservatives will go, oh, I'm anti-abortion. And then they'll vote, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, but no, it's okay if women have abortions. We just want women to vote for us. They can have all the abortions they want. And meanwhile, I'm like so anti-abortion that they'll look at me and they'll go, okay, we thought we were anti-abortion, but that guy is really anti-abortion. You know, because I love babies. But, exactly, yeah, they treat it like birth control, and it's the most horrific thing ever. Like to murder an innocent child just because you're inconvenienced and you couldn't be bothered to close your legs. Again, that goes along with nobody takes responsibility for themselves anymore. 73. Oh, God, is the number really that high? Oh, but we're supposed to think that the 6 million was so big when, you know, it was probably only 250,000. Let's be real. But, jeez. Baladokin. Paul, how you doing, brother?
Oh, hello there.
Yeah. Paul, did you see our friend DSP got cucked by a game developer?
So Paul, did you see that our friend DSP? So I forget the name of the game, but the game developers, they sent me a collector's edition of the game to review, and I played the game, and then the next day they said on the Twitter that they're never gonna send me another game to review again, and they disavowed me, and I got totally cucked.
Easy with that noticing.
Yeah, that's what it was. Tainted Grail. I'm never going to say their name again on stream because they're never sending me a game again. We're never going to talk about it. And the collector's edition, it's in the closet. I can't take it out. I can't show it anymore because it's in the closet now, and I'm never taking it out. Oh, that's why. They didn't know who I was. They had no idea who I was, and they sent me one. That explains it. That's why. Oh, this is your favorite alt avatar ever? What do you mean? I'm actually DSP. Oh, by the way, if we ever play Ninja Gaiden on this channel, I'm probably going to use this avatar. Because I'm a ninja, guys. I'm a really cool ninja.
But yeah. Yeah, so DSP got totally cucked by the Tainted Grail developers. I guess, as Paul says, they didn't really know who he was, so they sent him a collector's edition of their game. And then after seeing his stream, they're like, "Oh no, we're never doing it again." Yeah.
Go ninja, go!
Yeah. Tom Cruise is playing Ninja Gaiden 4? Really? Is Tom Cruise like a streamer or something? No. Is Tom Cruise like Sasha Grey now? Now I want to buy the game, played the demo, but now I'm convinced. Oh yeah, dude, it's on sale on the Steam sale too, although it's not like a big sale. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 is like one of the few games that I've been really excited for this year because it plays like it plays like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. And yeah, because Platinum made the game, and I love that style of gameplay, so I've been really excited to play Ninja Gaiden 4. Oh, the game in the... Oh, okay. Tainted Grail. Now you want to play... Gotcha. Tainted Grail. Synthetic Man got an early pass for that game, too. And a statue. Okay, yeah, so I think they sent Synthetic Man the same thing. I like Synthetic Man, but I cannot watch his videos without getting massively black-pilled. Although I will say that the idea for this emote... This one right here. I got the idea for this emote from his the thumbnail of his Metroid Prime 4 review. I didn't watch the review, but the thumbnail just had me dying because it was like, it's a picture of Samus. Let me see if I can find it. Synthetic Man, Metroid Prime 4. I'll show it to you guys here in a sec. Yes, yeah. So yeah, let me go back to my normal avatar. Let's see. You see that thumbnail right there? Metroid Prime 4 is an embarrassment to the human race. You know, whatever you think of the game. That thumbnail just had me dying when I saw it. Because you replaced whatever his name is, the Miles Morales guy. You replaced him with that soy jack. It just had me dying. How hilarious it is. Well, the detractors review bombed their Steam. Oh, that's not cool. The detractors review bombed their Steam page, which I don't agree with. Yeah, me neither. One person put it very eloquently: why you shouldn't have given DSP this game. I don't agree with hundreds of people review bombing. That was stupid. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there. You shouldn't review bomb a game just because they did that. Now, I remember there was that one game, the Payday knockoff, that was affiliated with Kirsche, and then they like kind of abandoned her or something like that. And people were review bombing that game, and that I kind of understand because they actually did something bad. But yeah, just because you give DSP a review copy is not a reason to review bomb something. It's very uncool. You like Kirby Air Riders or whatever. He's not all negative. Yeah, it's good when you find something you like. But yeah, I think Synthetic Man is a little bit like me in that he's extremely picky and it's just hard for him to find stuff that he likes. And especially he doesn't like a lot of the mainstream. Oh, a lot of that stuff that blows up in the mainstream. He got his a while back. I'm surprised Phil got one, let alone this late. Yeah, well, it sounds like, as Paul said, the devs didn't know who he was. I've seen that soy jack. Yeah. The only thing I did was add... So the only thing I did here was add the red beret. Because I just think it's fitting. It's very French. You know, it's a very French face. So... He does the Doomer shit, which is depressing, but yeah, I love his stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Fractured likes the thumbnail. Yeah, I know your thoughts. I'm a fake Metroid fan though, so what do I know? Yeah, it's like I said, if you like it, you should play it. You should enjoy it. Life is too miserable to not enjoy things that you actually like. So, you know, ignore other people's opinions if you like something and just enjoy it. Just know what just know where your money's going and you know what you're pretty much that. Just know where your money's going and what you're actually supporting. Something City. Crime Boss, that's what it was called. I like that Payday knockoff, it was good. I think I own it, but I never played it. Okay, there we go. Crime Boss, Rock A City. That's a weird name too, because I remember Kirsha was saying their name, and I always thought she was just mispronouncing it because, you know, she pronounces things in a funny way sometimes. So I assumed it was called Crime Boss Rocky City, but no, it's actually called Rock A City. Yep, I'm the same way, extremely picky, and have been since like 2003, if not even the late 90s. People act like I only started with the YouTube figs. Oh yeah, no, I'm the same way. Especially because, and I think you know this, Fractured, I am really big on the masculine power fantasy style of game. And those games are just so rare now. Because, you know, either it's a female protagonist or you just get like the Souls-likes, which are not really very power fantasy. Or, you know, it's like turn-based or whatever, in which case you can't really do a good power fantasy in a turn-based because it's just not that... It's just not that, like, visceral and so on. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been very picky since I was a kid. It's just that we had more options when, you know, back in the 2000s. She bug tested for the devs. Yeah, she bug tested for the devs, boosted their sales, and then the anal violence shit came out. Yep. Yeah, she didn't just bug test for him. I think she was also like acting as a little bit of like a community ambassador or something, where she was like taking feedback back to him and stuff too. Yep, exactly. Yeah, if you like it, F it. Yep. She had to stay. Kirsha, you mean, had to stay at a friend's house out of state because of a threat against her life? That's messed up. Well, she's welcome to stay here if she wants. Yeah, I remember that anal violence person, and I remember I kept making the joke. Anal violence is what I call eating Chipotle. Crime Boss, Rocky City. Yep. Yeah. See, she kept calling it Quime Bobs. And so I was like, she's probably mispronouncing Rocky too. But yeah. Yeah, you're also picky. Yeah, I don't think you're as picky as I am though, Sergey. Yeah, Paul is super unpicky. You'll pick anything. Yep. Yeah, and it's good because you get to enjoy more stuff. I'm picky because you didn't have a lot of options as a kid. Yeah, me neither. Basically, I had the options to pick what games I wanted, but I didn't have a lot of games to... I didn't get to buy a lot of games. I got to buy a decent amount. But, you know, I didn't... Because I didn't have that big a collection of games, it was like, you know, I had to focus on the games I really liked. We need more Souls games that aren't made for masochists? Isn't that redundant? I mean, aren't Souls games made specifically for masochists? Like, isn't that kind of the point of the Souls-like game? You know? You can be when you over-level on a turn-based RPG and they allow it. Kinda, but it's like... It's more that, like, sense of immersion in the combat because you're waiting, you know... The enemy is always waiting for you to take your turn, and then you're waiting for them to take their turn, and it's all... it's not all, the action isn't all going on at the same time. You know, whereas an action-based game, it's much more immersive where you're kind of in the thick of the combat. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Kirsha. Yeah. Well, she's welcome to hide out here anytime. Or you make a powerful D&D character, and before you know it, a bear wants to fuck you, and nobody wins anymore. Yeah, I think Paul knows all about that. Yeah. This past summer. Okay, yeah, I haven't been watching the big YouTubers as much this year. I think mostly just because as I started streaming on my own, I've been trying to I've been trying to use other people's opinion, you know, watch other people's opinions less, so I'm not as influenced directly by them. So that's kind of, you know. So I think the biggest streamers I watch nowadays are the Melees. But yeah, like I'm still subscribed to a lot of these people. I just don't really watch their streams as much anymore. I don't know who Kirsha is, or her experience doesn't affect my fun of a game. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Kirsha is a VTuber. She's on side scrollers a lot. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah. Not as much, but still, yeah. Chipotle is great. Taco Bell will give you anal bleeding. See, Paul, I'm the other way around. I love Taco Bell. I can eat Taco Bell all the time and not have any issues. But the moment I eat Chipotle, I just have terrible gastrointestinal distress for like the next day. I'm a Gabe snob, unfortunately. Yeah, me too. Me too, but I'm like an inverse game. I guess I'm like an inverse game snob where I view popularity, or at least like game journalists award show popularity, as a negative. You know, so if the big rich snobs are saying this thing is so great, then I'm like, that's probably a sign that it's terrible. I'm so tired of Souls games. Yeah, me too. So I'm looking forward to Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah, I think I got that on the wish list or something. For me, yeah, I was really excited. I was really excited by Final Fantasy 16 because that was just such fun gameplay. And what else is it? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 is another example. It's not a Souls... Like, I know Ninja Gaiden is hard, but it's not Souls-like, and it's very Metal Gear... You know, it's very Metal Gear Rising-esque, so... A much more fun hack and slash. I don't like saying this, but it was because it was just my mom and money was tight. I got conditioned to be very picky and decisive with games even when we rented. Yeah. So, like, for us, you know, I had both parents. Money wasn't tight or anything, but my parents were... Especially, my mom was chronically tight-fisted, and my dad was, you know, still very... I guess you could say very wise with his spending. And so, you know, when we rented game... Yeah, when I got to rent a game or when I got to buy a game, it was like... You know, you have to be very judicious with what you pick out. So, yeah, and it's... Sorry, I was going to take a sip of my drink while I was talking and I muted weirdly. It's good to be a little bit picky. But I am probably a little bit too picky. Is that a Batman Begins reference, Sergey? Bears and rabbits. You know, we might play Batman Begins on the channel one of these days, because it is... And Melee James 100% agrees with me on this. If not for the Arkham games, Batman Begins would probably be the best Batman game out there. Because it is pretty fun, especially the Batmobile racing segments. But even the main game is actually pretty good. I started to do the same and have a fresh look at something, whether it was a trailer article or something. Yeah, it's better to come into something with your own perspective, and not have it colored by other people, especially when it's something where you end up disagreeing with people. You know? Because I have very, very, very different opinions on games than even all the big, you know, so-called base people. I have a very different opinion on games than they do. Rodney, Chipotle is a real killer. I'm immune to Taco Bell now. Yeah, same. Might be the way Chipotle prepares their chicken. I think it's the salsa. I think the salsa is the problem for me. Plague Doctor, time to do the family thing. Merry Christmas. Well, thank you so much, Plague Doctor. He's dropping to 5.
Oh my God!
Hey, thank you so much, Plague Doctor. I greatly appreciate it. You have a lovely Christmas, lovely time with your family. All right. Oh, yeah, Neo says, exactly, Paul, like I often rant that Souls-like co-opted the hack and slash genre. Exactly! Souls-likes killed the traditional hack and slash. Yeah, see? See, there you go. Slosh gets it too. Yep. Souls Slop took over the hack and slash. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, the Bears and Rabbits has become a meme. Okay, I haven't heard that. Not sure if we'll be here New Year's Eve, but have fun. Yeah, well, you're certainly always welcome, man. Yeah, have a lovely evening, Plague Doctor. Have a wonderful family Christmas. I like how you say it plays like Metal Gear Rising when Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 came out way before that. Yeah, so I've played Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. They don't play anything like Metal Gear Rising. It's specifically that, and it looked like when you were playing Ninja Gaiden 4 when he got to Ryu plays like he does in the first 2 games anyway. But the new guy, Yakumo, whose name unfortunately sounds like someone throwing up, it's the new guy, Yakumo, who plays like Raiden. Which is kind of funny because Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 2 is kind of like the Yakumo in that game. You know, because it's like, whereas a Ryu is kind of like Snake, in that the main character doesn't get the main playtime. But yeah, Yakumo looks like he plays like Raiden does in Metal Gear Rising, which is why I'm so excited for it. All I heard was Batmobile racist. I compared to Metal Gear Rising, said, no, I have played 1 and 2. But yeah, exactly, they play differently. Yeah, I played Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 a while back, around the time Ninja Gaiden 2 Black came out. So, yeah. I was actually looking forward to playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, but it turns out that the traditional Ninja Gaiden style isn't really my style of hack and slash either. Because I don't play games for difficulty, I just play them for fun, you know? I need to play Rising again? Hell yeah. Yeah, we just beat it last week. So, yeah, it was a ton of fun. I love that game. You haven't played it since... You haven't played Rising since it came out? Dude, what are you doing? You gotta play it again. I've played that game at least like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it was just this year. Yep. Yeah, okay, yeah, you liked it. 2 Black. Well, that makes sense because you're a Ninja Gaiden fan, right? I am not a traditional Ninja Gaiden fan, so like, the traditional Ninja Gaiden style of gameplay is not really for me. Yeah, Fractured, absolutely. Absolutely. I wish I could say you could buy it on sale, but it's not on sale. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But for some reason, they have not put it in the Steam sale. And I don't think... Yeah, it's not on sale on Steam, and it's not on sale on GOG. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's wrong with them. Yeah, it's a shame. I'm disappointed. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'll play it again in 26. Nice. Yeah. I think Ninja Gaiden 4 beats all those games. All the Ninja Gaidens or all the... Because I don't know. I don't know, Paul. I think Metal Gear Rising is still going to be my favorite hack and slash. You were just looking at it on Steam after sending the message, yeah. Ninja Gaiden 4 combat is probably the best in the franchise, but as a Ninja Gaiden game, it was a slight letdown. I think you give it an 8. Well, that makes sense, right? If you are a traditional Ninja Gaiden fan, you probably prefer something more like 1 and 2. Whereas this game plays differently because it's a platinum game. Better than Metal Gear? Okay, well, I gotta try this game out for myself then, Paul. I gotta try it out for myself. Because if you're telling me something's better than Metal Gear Rising, then I gotta try it out. The best ever. Eat it. Spoon? Okay. Wait, did the emote wall? Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was just a little worried that the emotes weren't going to be popping over the stream box, but yeah, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good there. But yeah, so he's baiting. Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to make me angry or anything, because it's a game I actually want to play. So, another underrated game to recommend is Blades of Fire. It's hack and slash. I call it the Fable Killer. The only nitpick I got is you constantly got to fix your weapons. Yeah, weapon damage has never been something I'm a fan of. I think it's an Epic exclusive, right? I think, wouldn't anything be a Fable Killer, considering what Peter Molyneux keeps doing? I'm dead ass serious. Yeah. Yeah, mad annoying. Yep. Jeez. Yeah, see, Neo gets it. Weapon durability is the worst. But yeah, so so next week, Wednesday night, New Year's Eve, we'll have a little New Year's Eve party. Some of you guys can come on by Discord and we'll just hang out. Watch balls drop. I got a cool thumbnail for it too. I'm very excited to put that thumbnail up. But time to get into today's React slop, which I am very excited for. You girls can't handle weapon durability. It's just exhausting, you know. You gotta go, Neo? All right, well, thanks for coming by, buddy. Have a lovely Christmas, man. Keeps doing. Molyneux's been out in Lionhead is dead. Last I knew, and now it's just the corpse that X-Cuck's parading out. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I just want to crap on Peter Molyneux. I don't know what it is with these guys, with Peter Molyneux and these guys who look like him in the industry. But yes. By the will of Allah, we shall deal with those in the tunnels. Let's get to it.
Wallahi, my brothers. Now, we all know the Middle East as a region is known for being somewhat eccentric. With it being the cradle for civilization and all that, you would expect them to be beacons of high society and a shining example of proper form and etiquette.
I really wish I had taken the time to cut this thing out. So, well, now you guys probably understand the thumbnail, right? And the title of the stream. We're achievement hunting on Christmas, Habibi. And the thumbnail where I have the where I have my head on the Middle Eastern guy. I really wish that I had taken the time to cut this thing out. The head dress. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, the headdress that he's wearing. I really wish I'd taken the time to cut it out and made a version for myself, for my avatar. Just so I could be properly dressed for this occasion.
Well, it turns out, no, actually, the Middle East hasn't been like that since around the 600s. Wonder what happened there. But anyway, instead, it's become a
Oh, I still haven't explained the blue elephants yet. That comes during the game.
quagmire of political, theological, and geographic conflicts that we all know and roll our eyes at. Now, with Middle Eastern affairs being as infamously volatile as you all well know, you could only imagine how ridiculous their respective television networks would be by extension. And today, we're going to cover everyone's favourite. The one that has brought us the best quotes and memes from the other side of the Levant. Memory TV.
I love Memory TV. Also, I love Dankula's intro.
Please leave a like and a comment on this video because it really helps me. Is Memory TV. Well, MEMRI, or the Middle
Yeah,
East
exactly.
Media
So
Research Institute, is an American non-profit established in 1998. And it was created by, wait for it, 2 ex-Israeli intelligence officers, because
You can find this out by checking the early life section of their Wikipedia pages.
Had to do it.
because of course it fucking was. But regardless, the stated objective of MEMRI is, as the name may suggest, to research and monitor the Middle East by translating as much forms of media in the region as possible, including news programs, tabloid television like cooking shows, and even propaganda pieces from literal terrorist groups. Because truthfully, I don't think most jihadis are great at English, let alone any other de facto lingua franca beyond Arabic. Now, having said that, due to the time period that MEMRI TV was founded in, you can only imagine what their main focus was on, especially with who founded them, but also who was needing their services. Indeed, the jihadis can't speak English, but in the same vein, the average American can't speak Arabic. And with all that Iraq vein, the average American...
Is there a joke that I'm missing here? That's, what, Fred Durst, right? Is there a joke I'm missing here about this guy specifically not being able to speak Arabic? I don't know. Why did he use this guy for average American? I'll take Fred Durst representation for America. Yeah, no, I just feel like I'm missing something. As for a joke, I don't know. Okay, so I'm not the only one who doesn't really understand why. Yeah, I don't know why Fred Durst is suddenly the average American from 1998. That's him, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I'm lost.
Can't speak Arabic. And with all that Iraq malarkey kicking off, the...
Okay, just the Florida dumb hick joke. Gotcha.
average Yankoid was becoming a lot more curious about it. Then 9/11 happened, and wouldn't you know it, all of the Yanks became very, very curious about it. As a result, MEMRI was very quickly becoming the prime insight for anything and everything Arab, with their patrons being the likes of Fox News and other kosher right platforms.
I like how he refers to Fox News as a kosher right platform. And I mean, it makes sense, right? I don't think you're allowed to notice on Fox News.
Providing media and reports translated from the aforementioned Arabic, alongside the likes of Turkish, Farsi, Pashto, Urdu, and Chinese. All neatly packaged and beamed right into your feeds, while some tomato man...
Wait, hold on.
All neatly packaged... Farsi, Pashto, Urdu, and Chinese.
Okay, so Turkish, fine. Farsi, Pashto, Urdu. Yeah, I think those all sound like Middle Eastern languages. But then he throws in Chinese. Do terrorists speak Chinese? I don't... Is that a thing? I thought the Chinese preferred subversion tactics.
All neatly packaged and beamed right into your feeds, while some tomato man huffs and puffs about how we need to give a lot more money to Raytheon right fucking now. Unsurprisingly.
God, I love Dankula. He's so based. Yeah. I know that, Sergey, Farsi's Persian, but it's the Chinese that threw me off.
Surprisingly, the demand for such things multiplied a lot post 9/11. Due to the subsequent war on terror being all the rage in the American psyche, in a lot more ways than one. With MEMRI being the metaphorical bad guy whisperer for Uncle Sam, with both Civvy and Squaddy alike benefiting from the translations from the Yakudan's media and...
Yeah, he was saying that they, for some reason, were translating from Chinese for the Middle East
to a normal Nedic tongue, as they had long since moved past the poetry and diplomacy of the curved sword into something a little bit more abstract. Yes, I have been rediscovering Elder Scrolls lore. How could you tell? curved swords. But that's by the by. Because, to be quite frank, nobody really actually gives a shit about the history and intended usage for memory TV. None of you actually care deep down. You're here for something else. You've probably...
Oh, you know it.
...seen some of the footage from memory that just has to absolutely be...
Now start calling people in was dank. Do it.
Why don't you get some scented candles, nigga? Cause you gay!
That was the best clip I had for that.
Fake. Because there is no way that those fuckers are this absurd, right? After all, a large amount of the memorabilia in circulation is technically doctored to be even more absurd than they already are naturally. But
yeah, so this meme is fake. The he is even worse than a Jew. He is, may Allah forgive me for uttering this word, an Albanian. Yeah, that's fake. This is not a real quote.
Funny internet people that make me shit my britches every single time they depict themselves as the Nordic gamer Chad and me as the irate Cobson. Surely a bunch of the translations in these memes and videos must be fake. Well, I am very happy to tell you that you are not only slacking and reneging on your New Year's resolutions already, you fucking slob, but you are also dead fucking wrong. Because Memory TV has very quickly gained the reputation for supposedly showcasing some of the most ridiculous aspects of modern Middle Eastern culture. With there being just so many clippable and quotable excerpts that I would be sitting here for probably hours just rattling them off.
And I kind of wish he did.
And I'm not going to do that. So instead, I'm just going to show you a massive compilation of some of my favourites. Now, let us start with an absolute classic and arguably the most well-known piece of memorabilia. The shitpost.
Oh, I love these. I love this. By Allah, behave yourself. I will give you a taste of my shoe.
Unlike the aforementioned Albanian post, this one is entirely real and an excerpt taken from an actual live TV debate involving one Mahmoud Shaban, an Egyptian sheikh and professor of the Salafist persuasion, who came on the show to boast the virtue and righteousness of true Sharia law. And he came to boast this upon his adversary, journalist Islam al-Buhairi, who was giving some pushback to his convictions. And then Mahmoud proceeded to have something of an absolute fucking crash out live on air, resulting in the two men just sort of, well, just see for yourself.
You better behave yourself, or I will show you the sharpness of my tongue. I'm restraining myself as much as I can. You want to have a duel? You think I don't have a tongue myself? You deserve it. You don't stand a chance against me. When we're off the air, I will teach you a lesson. By Allah, behave yourself. I will give you a taste of my shoe. Oh yeah, I will wipe the floor with you. I will give you a taste of my shoe. He actually took his shoe. He actually took... Oh God, stop doing that. He actually takes his shoe out. This is the moral level you stick to. And we are doing this for everyone to see. Behave yourself.
A very, very fun...
Kills me. And I think the same guy, too. There are a bunch of others. Let me see if I can find them. Let me see. I see, because like this exact guy has other ones. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. What do I get it into? There we go. This one. This is one of my favorites because it's the same guy. Why should I apologize for being a misogynist?
Has any woman ever apologized for turning me into one? Like that is so based. It cracks me up.
Fun fact about Mr. Shaban is he is currently in an Egyptian prison serving out a sentence of 15 years for supposedly joining and inciting terrorism in favour of the Free Syrian Army.
So the guy's in prison for terrorism now. Jeez. Man only speaks facts. True, yep. Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Which is a prescribed terror group within the Egyptian state. Now, before all you Yankoids start performatively moulding over this, I do need to remind you that the handle of free does not always mean good. You know, like free housing or free healthcare. Because the Free Syrian Army are, just putting it very bluntly, not very nice people. Who, due to existing in Syria, have to do some rather bad fucking things to stay alive, including strategic friendliness with the likes of ISIS and supposedly employing child soldiers. That, however, is not only a whole can of worms, but it's also not what this video is about. Now, as you may extrapolate from this, political debate in the memoryverse can be quite volatile, with the seeming majority of civil discourse characteristically breaking down into either a weirdly zealous shouting match or just an outright tarred brawl, showcasing that despite the widespread proliferation of Western etiquette and ethical standards, despite the widespread proliferation of Western etiquette and ethical standards, the abstract woo-woo shite goes right to the wind the second that Mustafa Gub Gub Al-Jalani gives you that evil eye from across the table. Mind you.
Yeah, exactly. Tarred brawl. It's pure cinema, yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find. Oh, dang it. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find this one because it's one of them. Let's see. Is it this one? Sign into. Oh, dang it. I don't want to sign in. Okay, this is the one. This is another one of these tarred brawls. They need to chill. This is the Middle East, they don't chill. I will chop off your tongue if you talk about Saddam. Eat shit, I will talk about Saddam. The Democratic Club. Come here, you son of a bitch. And I think this is real too. Like this whole thing just seems like a comedy sketch, but it's real. It's like they're just arguing about. It's like, oh, you can't talk about Saddam Hussein. I'll talk about Saddam all I want. Yeah, then they just start getting into a brawl. As a pro wrestling fan, this pleases me. Holy shit, we need this to happen for news anchors to allow fights to break out. Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah, no. Yeah, we should totally make a TV show out of it and call it Politically Incorrect Smackdown. That would be way more fun than anything on TV. But yeah, that is one of the best tarred brawls ever to come out of Memory TV.
Mind you, this is not even exclusive to the topic of the small hat people. It's with just about literally fucking anything. But speaking of which, actually, because of reasons I don't think I need to explain, whenever the concept of Judaism or Israel come up, the aforementioned phenomena also seems to manifest with some added vitriol due to, well, geopolitical circumstances that we are all currently very familiar with. And they don't just take pot shots on
Gee,
the
I
news
wonder what that
stage
could be.
either. Observe here this very wholesome and titillating children's TV show titled The Pioneers of Tomorrow,
Oh
which
boy.
is a children's
kids
TV show created by Hamas.
The kids shows are always hilarious.
هو السلام الإسلام.
There's just this weird costume talking to these kids. Jihad for the sake of Allah is the pinnacle of Islam. Your children, we must also know that the criminal Jews are plotting and they are digging tunnels under the Al-Aqsa Mosque in order to... I forgot, what did they want to build? The Tem... They want to replace the Dome of the Rock. They want to replace the Dome of the Rock with the Tem, what is it called? The Flash Temple. Aha. It's far 4. It's far 4, chat. Far 4. We want to annihilate the Jews. We are defending Al-Aqsa with our swords and our blood, aren't we, Sanabel?
ولا لا يا سنابل؟
And commit martyrdom. We've said more than once that becoming masters of the world requires the following. First, to be happy with our Arabic language, which once upon a time ruled this world. Of course.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, they have their own knockoff Mickey Mouse named Farfour. Now, it's very important that you remember his name because he's big. It's a big deal. Doesn't fucking look like you, brains. Plus the heat of the desert frying their brains equals this. I don't know what's worse, the Jews brainwashing their kids or Hamas. I don't know, they kind of deserve each other. Good lord. Love the Temu Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse from Wish. Yeah, this is important. His name is Farfour. Let me see if I can find some good ones here. Oh, here we go. I know it's iPhone. Give us the documents, Farfour. These are the documents. That was, for some reason, that was a big thing. They keep asking Farfour for the documents. Let's see. I don't think Walt Disney would mind this Mickey based. Mickey gets martyred. Yeah. Yeah, that happens too. Request the... Dang it. Oh, go away. It's not available to the general public. Well, that's yeah, what a waste. Oh, here we go. Here's the video. Oh, dang it. Subscribe for it. Oh, there's a whole Wikipedia article. Tomorrow's Pioneers is a Palestinian children's television show broadcast by Hamas. Blah, 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 blah. A large costumed character. I wonder if the show was funded by USAID. Oh, so this is actually Disney's fault. They always have the worst pubic hair looking beards. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Tomorrow's Pioneers also gained attention from Disney, who ordered that the first co-host, Farfour, be written out of the show due to his strong resemblance to Mickey Mouse. In direct response, Farfour was killed in the 5th episode in what the show referred to as a martyrdom, and he was replaced by his cousin, a giant bumblebee named Nahul. Amazing. Amazing. So yes, Disney. Disney is the reason Farfour was a martyr. Oh, here we go. Wait, how long is this? 4 minutes.
I'll
give you something before I die, and I want you to safeguard it, Farfour. What is this transplant supposed to safeguard, Grandpa? This land, which was occupied in 1948,
is the land I inherited from my fathers and forefathers. Disney really does rule everything. Yeah. I want you to protect it. It is a beautiful land, all covered in flowers and olive and palm trees. I want you to protect it, Farfor. What is this land called, Grandpa? The land is called Tel Arabi. But unfortunately, the Jews called it Tel Aviv after they occupied it. I want you to safeguard this, Farfor. Keep this key with you. When the land is regained, use this key, Farfor. This key, Grandpa? That's right. And these are the documents proving that the land is ours, Farfor. I'm entrusting you with this, Farfor. Make sure you don't give up the land, Farfor. Don't worry, Grandpa. Farfor, I'm very tired. I feel I'm about to die. I feel very close to the land of Tel Arabi. I hope you will protect it. Yes. If I was Disney, I would never want to be associated with these people. If I were these people, I would never want to be associated with Disney. This dude gotta be sweating buckets. That's a good point. Not the yes, the documents. Grandpa! Grandpa! Oh, that's sad. That is so sad. Grandpa entrusted me with this great trust, but I don't know how to liberate this land. From the filth of the criminal plundering Jews who killed my grandpa and everybody. Farfor is interrogated. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want from me? Why have you brought me here? Sit down, my dear Farfor. I don't want to. Sit down, Farfor. Okay, I will sit down. Tell me what you want. We've heard your grandfather gave you the keys and the documents of the land. That repeat stroke. That's Farfor to you. Who told you? It's none of your business who told us, Farfor. What we need. Well, what do you want from me? Farfor, we want you to give us the land documents. There's poor with better production value. Yeah, but isn't it funny? These are the land documents which my grandpa entrusted to me, so that I would safeguard them and use them to liberate Jerusalem. When the lands are liberated, we will go and live there. Give them to you? My grandpa didn't tell me to give them to you. Farfor, we want to buy the land. We want to give you lots of money. We get lots of money and we'll take the documents. And that's it. No, we're not the kind of people who sell the land to terrorists. Farfor, give us the documents we want. I'm not giving you the documents. Farfor, I won't give you the documents. Give us the documents, Farfor. Oh, poor Farfor is being martyred. Will you or will you not give us the documents, Farfor? I won't give them to criminals to speak about terrorists. Or calling us to speak about terrorists, Farfor. Poor Farfor.
نعم أحبابنا الأطفال.
Yes, my dear children. We lost our dearest friend Farfor.
فرفور. لقد استشهد
Farfor was martyred while defending his land. The land of his fathers and forefathers. He was martyred at the hand of the criminals, the murderers, and the murderers of innocent children. He killed Imani and many others.
وغيرهم الكثير.
A cut to the kid, yep. The wife nods on in approval. Oh, God. Yes, the wife nods on in approval. I feel bad for the kids. Who wouldn't? Farfor went back to his own planet. Durka John. Yeah. 444. Let's see. Anything else worth? Okay, I don't think there's anything else too important here. Well, that was a trip, eh? I wonder if all the Free Palestine Spurs know of any of this. Well, they should. This is what they're fighting for, right?
Yes, really. That is an actual children's TV show being aired by fucking Hamas that has young school children professing their desire to engage in righteous jihad against the state of Israel. With a Mickey Mouse rip-off character named Farfour encouraging children to annihilate the Jews. And arguably, the funniest part is that there is in fact a reason that the bee isn't in it. Let me have Al Jazeera explain what I mean by that.
The rabbit replaces Nahul the bee.
Yeah, so the bee is the replacement for Farfour after Farfour was martyred.
Who gets his fun from tormenting cats and from throwing stones at a caged lion. The children get to watch Nahul's antics for several minutes before the show delivers the moral of the story. Don't try this at home. But Nahul didn't leave the show because of his naughty behaviour. The young viewers are told that the cuddly bee died because the Israeli siege on Gaza prevented him from reaching a hospital.
Children's show, guys.
Yes, really. Netanyahu must pay for what happened to the bee. But
yes,
that
fully
is just
agree.
the tip of the iceberg, because it turns out that Hamas do not have the sole monopoly on children's television. No, because in the memory verse, there is another. The fucking Houthis have also made a children's TV show.
This is an animated TV show, too. What do you think of this animation?
I would like to know about the most cunning enemies of the Muslims. Do you mean the Jews? Who else could be characterized this way? We are now in Europe. This is Budapest in the late 19th century. You should know that the whole world hated the Jews and refused to live with them, even in Europe, because of their evil moral values and because they are treacherous, and because they have a monopoly on products in times of need. Nobody can coexist with them or accept them. I nominate Herzl to be the leader of the Zionist movement. I thank everybody present. It is a great honor to be elected the head of the Zionist movement. This is the first step toward achieving what we are all dreaming of. Political and economic control of the world.
I'm assuming you've...
Who was they, though? We can't say they is, can we?
It looks AI. The bird looks retarded. I don't think it's AI. I think it predates AI. But, yeah, it's just like really low quality animation. It looks like something off of Newgrounds in like 2010. Based though. Yes. Yeah. No, it does look AI to me. It looks like something off of Newgrounds from like 2010.
You've all got the gist of it by now. It turns out that those Muslims really don't like the Jews that much. Well, what about Christians? Well, while they don't hate them nearly as much as they hate the Jews, they are still not exactly fond of them. Especially one Hamas fellow that really has it out for Santa for presumably being on the naughty list.
Santa Claus is a witty and jolly personality who hands out sweets and presents in order to influence people. This image of Santa Claus constitutes an invasion of Muslim countries because they want to ingrain the image of Santa Claus among Muslims.
But hey, those are hot
Fitting for time of year, right?
button topics that are peddled by either fringe Islamic scholars or literal terror groups. What about something a little bit more formal? Like, say, the Jordanian parliament, who, for whatever reason, decided to have themselves a nice and civil debate on the concept of women's rights.
I'm just going to say right now, this might be the most based politician of all time.
What could possibly happen?
The expression "non-Jordanian women" shall be added to the title of the second chapter. After the words Jordanian men, the legal committee gives its consent. So this guy is trying to prevent it, maybe the most based human on the planet.
Are you even surprised? Like,
Santa's not a real person. No, the idea is they're saying that Santa is somehow subverting them, like the character is.
all I have to say at this point is it's very good to see the elected representatives of Parliament be so passionate about such issues. It almost makes me believe that democracy could actually work and that one day we could be unshackled from the self-imposed hell that is women's suffrage.
That was unbelievably based right there. I like the quote that he's the tweet that he's got up here. There are two ways we get out of this. One is billions dead, oceans of blood, and continents turned to dust. The other one involves being a little mean and saying no to women sometimes. I fully agree. But yeah, the Christian symbolism. Yep. Evil Westerners and all that. Yeah.
Actually work and that one day we could be unshackled from the self-imposed hell that is women's suffrage.
100%.
But that's just fantastical thinking because, as we all know, women's rights, unfortunately, aren't going anywhere anytime soon because far too many men have forsaken the holy bro code in lieu of simping and white knighting in the hopes of getting the elusive, racist tradwife Quirk Chungus.
Shame on you.
That one goes to all the simps out there who support women's rights. Shame on you. Shame.
And instead, becoming enthralled by the badly disguised Vantaskank succubi that prowl among us. Pray for them. I mean, wallahi. But at the end of the day, that's all just politics. The Middle East has weird and volatile politics. Shocking, I know. But do you know what else is shocking? The paranormal. Indeed, the Middle East is no stranger to the metaphysical, being healthily skeptical of it and allowing to air a live possession of a jinn. All the while, a certified medical man tries to debunk the harrowing and unholy experience unfolding before him. The following footage is very disturbing, so please look away if you are easily perturbed by spooky jinn.
The only women's right I support is the right to cook in my kitchen. Absolutely. Well, also the right to do whatever I want them to. Santa is based on real guy St. Nicholas, famous for bitch slapping Aries for saying Jesus was created, not eternal. Isn't Santa based on like multiple people? Like St. Nicholas is one of them, but aren't there other people that Santa is based on? I was about to bring up gins. See a ton of those videos with gins. They're so hokey. Oh, but this one you'll believe a gin exists. Guys, he's an actor. He's not possessed by a jinn. He's an actor. He's not possessed by a jinn. He's just acting like a retard. He's an actor and a liar. He's a liar. He's not possessed by a jinn or anything. How can you tell? Miss Muna, he's mentally retarded.
I'll give you a moment to collect yourself after that.
The guy's just running around acting like a retard. You're supposed to think he's possessed by a djinn or whatever.
I still get shivers in the shits just from watching that. Also, women behave in a very similar way when they are drinking gin.
I think they behave in a very similar way when they're told no, too. I believe in paranormal stuff to an extent, but this... Yeah. Yeah, no, women just behave like that normally, whenever you tell them no.
And to think that if it wasn't for the brave acts of the translators, this entire scene could very easily have been memory hold. Let's hear the opinions of an imam to weigh in on how to deal with such mental health episodes.
Oh, I love this guy. We all know that some men suffer from a mental disorder known as sadism. And some women suffer from a mental disorder known as masochism. What is the cure for such disorders? Beatings.
Yes, I concur. Anyways, I'm becoming...
Absolutely based. Absolutely based. Santa Claus comes from his Dutch name, Sinterklaas. Okay. Memory hold, yep.
Rather pig.
Wait, dang it.
Yeah.
طيب ما هو علاج هذه الأمراض النفسية؟ الضرب.
Yes, I concur. Anyways, I'm becoming rather peckish now after trying to weave and segue through these random clips for you. So, why don't we channel our inner Randy Marsh and tune in to a nice and wholesome cooking show? After all, I love food so much that I'm convinced I would die without it. Luckily for the both of us, Brother Mohammed Fawzi is just the man for the job.
يوسف السلام عليكم. يوسف.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
يا أهلا بيك يا أهلا بيك تفضل.
These people do welcome.
أهلا بيك أهلا بيك.
Is this still made with the breast milk of Wahhabi women?
من حليب الوهابيات ولا حليب من
Or with the milk of Aisha?
تصدق إن أنت راجل نادل قوي.
You are real scum.
عشان أنت كل مرة تخش
you keep
باسم
calling
تاني
it using a pseudonym, a respectable name.
وتخش باسم راجل محترم
We
وبنستقبلك
accept your call, believing that you are a respectable man.
حتى لو كنت أنت راجل
Even if you are a Shiite,
وحتى لو كنت
you differ from those of the Muslims.
اعتقاد غير اعتقاد المسلمين فيجب احترام المسلمين يا ندل.
You must show respect to Muslims, you scum. I have nothing more to say.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيك. بقول له حتى لو هو على
Even if he adheres to mistaken beliefs,
هو يعني هو لازم يعني ما هم كفايه ان هم على
suffice to
خطأ
say
يعني
that
مش
his
عايزين
beliefs are
نتكلم
wrong.
يعني بخش
Calls
باسم
him using names like
مصطفى
Mustafa, Muhammad, or Ahmad.
انت لو راجل
If you are a real man, you'd use a name like
صح يعني
Kazim,
خش باسم كاظم خش
or one of
بالاسماء
the Shiite
بتاعتكم
names that you
هنفهم ان انت
people
مين
use.
بالظبط يعني.
And we would understand who we are dealing
I
with.
just wanted to watch some cooking, man.
Did he say beatings that encourage physical abuse? Yes, but you know, it's a good thing when used properly on women.
But yeah, just like back in the day when people would prank call C-SPAN, one of the absolute best bits in the memory verse is the repeated prank calls and harassment of Brother Fawzi by just anonymous shitters who are weirdly obsessed with the breast milk of Muhammad's child bride. I don't know what beef they had, but what I do know is that Brother Fawzi fucking loves Saddam Hussein.
Sean Connery believed in good slap? Absolutely. And you know, I saw something recently saying men age like Sean Connery and women age like Sean Connery. And I'm like, that is so true. If there is a real Islamic regime, you people will not exist anymore. Allah, really. Be God-fearing and behave yourselves. I lived in Iraq for 4.5 years. And these were the best days of my life. Allah's mercy upon Saddam Hussein, he wouldn't let you utter a single word.
So, what the fuck can I honestly say about Memory TV?
There are other ones too. Let me see. TV, but this is one of my favorites. If I can find it. Oh, this one. Yes, here we go. I need the dough this way. I try to make it 1 to 3 centimeters thick.
من سنتي لثلاث ارباع سنتي. يوسف السلام عليكم.
Hello, Yusuf, you're on the air.
يوسف.
عليكم السلام ورحمة
Peace be upon
الله.
you.
اهلا بيك يا اهلا بيك تفضل.
أهلا بيك أهلا بيك.
Oh, wait, this is the same thing.
العجينة دي من حليب طبيعي من حليب.
وبنستقبلك مش هعرف
Oh, so he just didn't do the
حسبي الله
whole
ونعم.
thing.
لو راجل اسم كاظم خش بالاسماء بتاعتكم هنفهم ان انت مين. بالظبط يعني.
Oh, here we
السلام
go.
عليكم.
Hello, Amin.
عليكم السلام.
أستاذ أمين السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة
Allah's blessings upon you.
اتفضل يا أخي.
Go ahead.
يا أخي شنو فضل
Why do they say that the
الطريق
Tari
على
dish is
الطعام؟
superior to
شنو
the
فضل
other dishes,
عائشة
just
على
like Aisha is superior to the other women?
والله أنتوا
By
كلاب
Allah, you
بصراحة
people are
يعني. ماشي،
dogs.
نشتغل عادي.
I will go on as usual.
نحط معلقة بصل.
For some reason, that one just kills me.
خلي بالكم أنا برنامج طهي.
Putting a spoonful of onion, that is a cookie show.
يعني
If you want to start an argument, call the show a sheikh or something.
كلم شيخ، كلم برنامج شيوخ يعني عشان شيخ يقدر يرد
Any sheikh would put you in your place.
يقدر يعني بإذن الله يعني يظبطك يعني. فخلينا في الطهي.
This is a cooking show, but I have one thing to say to you.
حاجة واحدة بس والكل الشيعة يعرف
And all the Shiites who keep calling this show.
بلاش.
What we have stood our hearts to do is more than enough.
كفاية اللي في قلبنا من ناحيتكم، فما بلاش
Don't
تكتروا
make it
يعني.
worse.
خلينا كده
Enough said.
ساكتين عليكم. لأن لو في حكم إسلامي صح.
There's really
لو في حكم
okay,
إسلامي
that's
صح
Saddam
يعني
Hussein
مش
bit.
هكون لكم وجود إن شاء الله.
I can't believe it cut out. I can't believe he cut out this. The you people are dogs bit because that's the best part. I love this. The Allah, you people are dogs. I will go on as usual. I love the Guy Fieri version of this. There are a bunch of others, by the way. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me pull up some of my other favorites here. Alright, so we got... We also got this classic here. Good morning, I hate women. Which I think is just very based. This is one of my favorites. All that is left for us is to change the name New York into Jew York. And I mean, with those tunnels, it's a fitting name, right? I love this one here. Dear viewers, our show today was clearly pointless. He just says that openly on TV. This is the most honest newscaster I've ever seen. Oh, I love this one. Let us spit on this flag. Tafu. Tafu. Let me see if I can find the video for this one. See. Yeah, fine. I'm not here. Here we go. Here's the full clip. Been calling New York that for a good while now.
أنا مع طرد السفير الصهيوني. مع طرد السفير
Belgium Zionist ambassador from Jordan.
مع طرد السفير الصهيوني من الأردن.
طيب بارك الله فيك.
God bless you.
ونحن معك أيضا نطالب بطرد هذا المجرم الصهيوني وأيضا معك أيضا بطرد وكر الجواسيس في الواقع في عبدون او في منطقه السفاره الامريكيه. وكر الجواسيس هذا في دير غبار، هذا الوكر الذي اصبح مركزا للتجسس على الاردن وعلى هواتف الاردن. بعض المارينز يعني اصبحوا ياتون الى السفاره بحجه الحمايه. اعزائي المشاهدين،
dear viewers, we apologize for some of the images that we have shown you, but we had to demonstrate the ugly nature of the occupiers.
لنظهر بشاعه هذا المحتل.
This is the enemy that we must fight day in and day out. Oh, here it comes. For the sake of Palestine and its children, allow me to burn this filthy flag of the Zionist entity for the whole world to see. Sets it on fire right in the studio. The world should know that the Zionists are our enemies. They are criminal murder. Gonna pop out for now if I missed the end. Take care, guys. Alright, see you, Slosh. Have a great Christmas, man. They're criminal murderers and we must fight them.
يجب علينا مقاتلتهم ومطالبة
Blah, blah, blah,
كل
blah,
شعوبنا
blah.
العربية بطردهم من بلادنا
Oh, here we go.
وبداية من الأردن. دعونا
So he set her on fire. Let us spit on this flag. Tafu. Tafu. Let's take a break, friends. I think he just realized. Get our guest on. I think the guy just realized he's holding a burning piece of paper and he doesn't know what to do with it. He's hitting base levels that shouldn't even be possible. 1 fuel equals one more rocket to Tel Aviv. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get back to... And there's this one. This might be my favorite one of all time. Tie me to a missile and fire it at Tel Aviv. I am ready. You belong in a garbage bin, man. You are a piece of scum, man. His brother speaks the truth. Oh, man.
Well, other than the fact that it's controversial for supposedly hamming up its translations and conveniently nitpicking the most sensational and frankly ridiculous clips to further worsen the already fairly tattered reputation of the Middle East, all I can genuinely say about the memory verse is it's fucking amazing. It's so fucking good. Like, genuinely,
it's
past the
amazing,
point,
for sure.
I don't even care about whether or not it's actually faithfully translated or curated. It is funny as fuck, and it's easily one of the most memeable formats that I'm aware of. In fact,
really is one of the
here's
best
just a
meme
bunch
formats.
of random clips from Memory TV.
Little kids chanting death to America. What important things can good and important students do for us? They can help us annihilate Israel. Talk with me, what did you want to say? Wait. This is Sesame Street. This is like Middle Eastern Sesame Street. Talk with me, what did you want to say? Handbag, yes. Eat shit, you dirty dog. Excuse me? We didn't hear that. Why did you become an atheist? Because there's no scientific evidence for the existence of God. You have atheism. You have heresy. I apologize to the viewers for having an Egyptian of this kind on our show. Look, dear Muhammad, you need psychiatric treatment. Many young people today suffer from mental illnesses due to material or mental circumstances. It's like Sheikh Mahmoud says, have you seen a psychiatrist? I advise you to leave the studio and go straight to a psychiatric hospital. I'm not even going to read this one out loud. I can't even read that one out loud. I cannot read that out loud.
زمان مش 9 سنين ولا 7 سنين ولا 8 سنين.
في هذه الحلقة
In today's show, we will discuss the demand that the Palestinian people recognize Israel as a Jewish state.
على الشعب الفلسطيني وانطلق
I would like to begin by quoting what Allah said about them.
عن هذا الموضوع من قول الله تعالى عنهم إن شر
The worst of beasts in the sight of Allah are those who disbelieve.
الذين كفروا فهم لا يؤمنون الذين
They're the ones with whom you made the covenant, but they break their covenant every time.
في كل مرة وهم لا يتقون.
The obvious question is, what is the solution to this gang of people? Well, I would hope whatever the solution is a final one, right?
إن سورة الأنفال تجيب على هذا السؤال.
The Al-Anfal chapter
إذ إنه سبحانه وتعالى بعد أن قال
they are the ones with whom you made the
الذين
covenant,
عاهدت منهم ثم ينقضون عهدهم في كل مرة وهم لا يتقون. قال فإما
Allah added, if you gain mastery over them in war, use them to disperse those who follow them that they may remember.
لعلهم يذكرون. وهي إشارة
You see the
إلى
kids that
وجوب
we must massacre
الإتقان فيهم لكسر
in
شوكتهم
order to break them down and prevent them from sowing corruption in the world.
شؤون العصر تزوج 28 مرة وأنجب 35 ابنا وابنة أكبرهم سماح 24 سنة
apparently has 28 wives and 35 kids.
تقرير طبي كله 15 مرة اجتماع جنسي مع زوجاتك.
This Chad is living our living life we all deserve.
واللي هي النية كلها.
بتحس انها بتديك قوه اكتر او شيء ولا الاكل بيأثر؟
هو البني ادم العادي اساسا ما يقدرش يشرب سمنه او ياكل ليا نيه.
مظبوط.
لو مش اكل ليا نيه يتعب ممكن يموت فيها كمان.
عايز ارجع لموضوع المعاشره الزوجيه ده. 15 مره في اليوم
ان شاء الله.
Now I know that this was just a little random short video of us just watching a bunch of clips together, but this video was for me. Not you, me. You were just along for the ride whilst I got to stroll down memory lane for a little bit and tell this camera about my favourite memories whilst I fantasise about the universe in which the Middle East is actually a real place. Because the more and more I watch memory TV, the less I'm convinced that the Middle East actually even exists.
It's Count Dankula on YouTube! Everybody just subscribe!
Yeah, so there's an entire subreddit. I know Reddit is super gay, but there's an entire subreddit for all this. For these memory TV memes. Let me see it. I hate Reddit's format too. There's like top posts of all time. That's probably better. I don't know if this is a real quote, but he goes, "The main character SpongeBob lives inside a giant pineapple. How do you think he acquired that house? Through jihad." Oh god. Gmail when you typed the password wrong 3 times for a new device. "You are a cursed infidel. We will hunt you down like a dog and slaughter you like sheep." Of course, we do support this LGBT movement. That is, let's go bomb Tel Aviv. Are women unsuited for politics? In my view, they're unsuited. Why? That's my opinion. Don't ask me why. Yes, French is a waste of time, of course. I heard the one. Bayala, you deserve nothing but this sword. Let's see. Oh, this is a great one. "If you call this journalism, I swear by Allah that I will shoot myself right here." We have adopted the positive aspects of the Nazi party, not the negative. Oh, you guys remember the shoe thrown at George Bush? The George Bush shoe? Let me see if I can pull it up. That's probably part of where a lot of the shoe memes come from. There's some weird press conference. Yeah, so it's just some random press conference in, I guess, in the Middle East. I don't know all the context behind it. So this random guy just takes off his shoes and starts throwing them at George Bush. I don't know why. I don't know the context. But it's just the funniest thing ever. It said something.
But one thing is for certain, he caused you to ask me a question. It can sustain itself, govern itself, and defend itself. But let me talk about the guy throwing the shoe. It is one way to gain attention. It's like going to a political rally and having people yell at you. It's like driving down the street and have people not gesturing with all 5 fingers. It's a way for people to draw, attention. I don't know what the guy's cause is, but one thing is for certain, he caused you to ask me a question about him. I didn't feel the least bit threatened by it. These journalists here were very apologetic. They were, said this doesn't represent the Iraqi people, but that's what happens in free society.
Yeah, so he's just rambling after a while. He dodged the shoe like it was a direct question. "The only regret I had at that time was that I only had 2 shoes," says the reporter. Did the guy at least get his shoes back? For people who don't speak Arabic, he said, "This is your farewell kiss." You can tell Bush had shoes thrown at him more than once in his lifetime. Yeah, see, Fractured remembers. Okay, yeah. I mean, that is true. It is very disrespectful in the Middle East to throw shoes. Yeah. It was Bush's visit to Iraq or something. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I know the shoe is an insult for him. Which is why they make all the shoe insults. But, yeah. It's just hilarious. The fact that he threw both his shoes makes it somehow 10 times funnier. I would have died in laughter if a Secret Service member dived in front of the shoe. You can tell Bush's mom used to throw her slippers at him when he was a child. Shoot me once, shoes on you. Shoot me twice, I'm keeping those shoes. Those were the weapons of mass destruction that Iraq possessed. Throw a shoe at me once, shame on you. Throw a shoe at me twice, you can't throw any more shoes. Remember, switching to your shoe is always faster than reloading. Beautiful. Welcome back, Sergey. We're just laughing at George Bush dodging shoes. Amazing. Let's see. We are joined by the visual artist Mohammed Hitler. So Mohammed, is your real name Hitler or is it an artistic choice? I really don't like it when people overlook my paintings and focus on the name. This is a Photoshop screenshot. Ahmed spends around 12 to 13 hours a day playing this game. It's like I'm my father, shooting at Jews. What business is it of yours, you fornicator? Let's see. Oh, this classic one. Samurai are the complete opposite of a Jew. The Jews fear the samurai. Good old review, bruh. By Allah, behave yourself. I will give you a taste of my shoe. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hey, I have that image with the Japanese man. Wish I could find the original video. Let's see. Oh, well, that's why. That's why we can't find the original video. Because they keep removing it. There we go. It's on Odyssey, apparently. I got it to play, but it's... What the Jews fear the most is samurai. A Jew, Judea, is someone who hides behind the curtains and pulls strings without ever revealing their true identities. Treachery is their forte. Samurai are the complete opposite of a Jew. When I say samurai, I'm not referring to the Japanese samurai clans solely, but to all the nations of the world who are brave and courageous warriors. The wild Western gunslinging cowboys and the Americans who fought in the revolution and won their freedom can also be called samurai. Oh, very intentional, Sergey.
撃っていた連中も侍だ。
Obviously, there are samurai in Africa and other continents as well. Therefore, an earthly operation is about to commence. It is an operation to completely overturn the status of rule and subjugate the Jews. In order for this operation to succeed, all the samurai of the world have to rouse oneself to action. This is what the Jews fear the most. So there you go. There's your original video. Oh, no, that's stretching it with the Africa thing. I don't know. You're probably right. Who knows? But weird. 7 comments, but I'm only seeing 3. Oh, there you go. There's the original video, Fractured. Enjoy. Okay, so I think we'll wrap up with Memory TV. Whew, that was a fun time, wasn't it? A man of the people. Well, I try, Fractured. I try to deliver. And as a man of the people, let me give you one of the people's favorite clips, I think.
Whoa, buddy! You slammed that, yo! This. Retard alert! Retard alert! Retard alert! Retard alert!
Okay, so give me 1 sec here. All right, so let me take a very quick break to run to the bathroom, and then we will do some achievement hunting, quote unquote. So let me pull this up. All right, I'll be back in a minute. And here we go.
Trump sat alone in a swampy marsh, denying that he signed Jeff's birthday card. Blood flowed up into Trump's pajamas. He's totally bricked up when he sees Bill's iguana. He's Trump, he gave Bill head. He's Trump, he might be gay. Trump's friends went to Little St. James, but Trump still claims he never flew on Epstein's plane. Small dick, so sad, it made girls laugh. Does Bubba want Trump to rub one out with his hand? He's Trump, he gave Bill head. He's Trump, he might be gay. Is this Trump giving Bill head? I think so. Is this Trump giving Bill head? I think so. Is this Trump giving Bill head? I think so. Is this Trump giving Bill head? Trump was limp and lonely and needed a hug. Trump sucked on Bill's dick and tumbled into love. They had gay sex with their friend Epstein. Trump is in the files that he won't let us see. He's Trump, he gave Bill head. He's Trump, he might be gay. Is this Trump giving Bill head? I think so. Is this Trump
All right, so we're back with the game. Oh, I gotta update the capture here. Go. All right, so this one's gonna be a bit of nostalgia. We gotta kick spam. All right. So this is a super nostalgic game right here. If you guys remember back in the day when we used to have all the Flash games all over the internet before everything just turned into like indie slop that was slapped onto Steam. Back in the day we used to have all these websites like Miniclip and Armor Games and stuff like that. This was one of my favorite games from Armor Games, and they actually they remade or ported this game from Flash to actually run as a native game, and it's a collection of a couple of the Flash games this guy had on Armor Games. So you can buy it on GOG or on Steam, and I think it's on sale in both places too right now. So it's called the Elephant Collection. And when I say achievement hunting, we're literally achievement hunting here. So the game we're playing is called Achievement Unlocked. So it's literally just about all tons of achievements here. I can't make this bigger. Let's see, how many achievements do How do I see all the achievements? Oh, here we go. Scroll here. You get achievements just for doing nothing. It's great. I love this game. You know what I mean? Isn't this game amazing? So it's literally like you just do all sorts of nonsense to gain achievements. I used to play this all the time in like, I want to say like high school, something like that. I miss the days of these like Flash games, you know? Oh, Newgrounds was a big one. I think Newgrounds still has like emulators and stuff for Flash, but yeah, like I miss these kinds of things. I just don't get this stuff much anymore. I swear. I guess I should get these, right? Wow, I've already got 60% of the achievements. You passed on a lot of the Flash games. Yeah, Fractured, I think because you're a little bit older, you probably wouldn't have had like the same nostalgia for them. Like, this is the kind of thing we did when we were, I swear, I cannot get that last. There we go. I get any more squares? I think I got them all. But yeah, like this is the kind of stuff we did for fun back when I was in middle school. Pi wants us to get... There we go. 3 is 300. Sparta should be 300. There we go. Meaning of life, that's 42. Two times 125 plus 3, what is that? 253? I was math whiz in school. And you know this because I'm Asian. If I wasn't a math whiz, I would be in trouble. Literally. Alright, what else have we got? My hint page was here in 2008, nice. Nice. Sick. Oh, sick. Nice. So if you hit number keys, you get colors. Yeah, I remember playing dumb games like this just to pass the time in school. There's actually an entire archive, and some of these games actually got really high quality. Like, I mean, of course there's this and the other games in this collection, but there were a ton of games made in Flash back in the day that were really, really fun. Really high quality. Let's see what else we got. I count to 5. Okay, do I have to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0, I think. Alright. 0. There we go. Get off your seats. I don't. There we go. Figured that's what it was. Graveyard, I think. There we go, 7 mud corpses. Okay, so now I just have to keep dying. Sweet. Finished in 420 seconds. Yeah, so that was the whole game right there. But there are actually a couple more of these. So there's achievement unlock 2 and 3 here. So we could do achievement unlock 2. Or we could try this as the only level. So let's do this as the only level because I think this is fun. As you said, for me, Flash game on Newgrounds, just that site we're gaining by the time I was out of high school, so they didn't have the same place for me. Yeah, and I think this is where I think those sites are where a lot of the the indie games came out of. So stuff like this, you had stuff like Fancy Pants Adventures. I can't think of others off the top of my head, but a bunch of the indie games that we had actually came out of Flash. So yeah, this was like right when I was in middle school, high school. So this is a special one. I think this is the first one of these games that I played. This is the only level. This was kind of a clever thing. So it's like, it's basically the same level, but it adds all sorts of weird twists. So in this one, it's like, you don't click the button. Okay. I like that control scheme. So you just keep doing this until you there we go. Oh, so the spikes are... Oh, that's interesting. This time you have to use the spikes to get around. Neat. I remember playing this forever ago. As a kid, but... Man, I just keep dying. I am really bad at this. This is probably why I shouldn't be playing with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, this is hilarious. There we go. Come on. There we go, we did it. Does that mean no returns, no refunds? I'm guessing if I died, it would have done something bad. Okay. I assume I wasn't supposed to jump. Yeah, so this one I just gotta keep tapping left and right. I think in that one, yeah, I'm gonna get the one jump. I don't know what to do here. Feeling homesick. I'm hitting the home key, and it's not doing anything. I don't know, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what the trick is for this level. I don't know, I'm lost. Jeez, what do I do? What do I do? Drop on the button from the taller platform? Doesn't seem like that did it. No, usually the title of the level. Wish I could help with puzzles in Lego Batman trip me up. Yeah, this is a confusing one because I assumed it would just be hitting the home key on my keyboard. But that's not doing anything. Usually, and I guess you can't really see it because it's behind me. Let me switch. No, that's not hide it. So typically, it's a little hard to see because I'm covering it up, but on the bottom left, there is... Maybe I can capture a little bit. There we go. So on the bottom left, there is usually a level name, and that is some kind of hint as to what you're supposed to do. But in this case, nothing is working at all. Like, I can hit the home key all I want, nothing. I can type home on the keyboard, it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know what to do. How did I figure this out as a kid? I'm just gonna have to look this one up. Let's refresh the browser. But this isn't a browser, this is a game. Do I have to like fire the game up again? Let's see. Oh, so I literally just had to shut the game off. Jeez. Usually it's supposed to be a hint, but that was not a helpful hint at all. Okay, this one I think is easy. Keep bouncing on the button. Yeah, that was easy. Oh, I see. So this whole thing collapses on you. That's not too bad. Oh, so the button does... Oh, okay, I think I have to go... I think I have to circumvent the button. What? Oh, come on. What are those collision physics? No. There we go. You're kidding me. Finally. Jeez. Stuttering. Wow, it's like... Is this Fallout 76? The Craig level. Totally. There we go. There we go. Oh, just hides the layout. Alright, so I think... But green is normal, white... Yeah. Green... Dang it. Yeah, so green is normal, white is anti-gravity. No. What a mess. Mimes Folly. Okay. What does that mean this thing's gonna be? Oh, because there was an invisible wall. Okay, this one just changed the control scheme. So I had to use the T, F, G, and H buttons for some reason. Case. Oh, I have to use that. When it feels like it. Well, I guess I just have to wait for this one. Where is it? I thought so. I knew one of those would be... wouldn't do anything. Credit page? Is there a credit page? Here we go, credits. Gonna stay for a bit? You got family over? Alright, cool, Sergey. Elephants don't have paws. Oh. This one is a pun. Closing shop. Huh. Okay, that one's like the invisible one. Wow. We did it. Alright, so I think... Yeah, kind of. Why is it moving so slowly now? Oh, I didn't want that. I don't actually remember this one. We can take a look here. Yeah, I never played this. It's like kind of like WarioWare. Oh. Guess I just don't do anything. Dang it. Push this. Okay. Right, okay. So I died. I don't take damage. It's confusing because you have to wait a split second before you know if you have to disobey or not. This is weird. Dang it. Yeah, I don't even know how many levels I'm supposed to complete here. Let's see. Well, there we go. We died. Yeah, so that wasn't as much fun as I thought. Why don't we do another achievement unlock game? I think this was a lot more fun. Right? A lot of mouse movements here. I have 48 coins. All right. Ooh, more coins, more collections. What? Where am I? Moving to a completely different floor. go to level 1 and see what was all there. Let's see what time left does. Okay. Drank all the water. Nice. Might as well just buy all the levels, right? So I gotta go run back to the water bottle. Please. Okay, so turn the water into coffee. Oh, I found the hot coffee mod. Nice. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. If that does anything again. You guys remember the hot coffee mod in, what was it, Grand Theft Auto? Let's see. What happens if I let it get cold? I assume that's what happens. Alright, so if the time is up, do I get water or do I just get, or does the coffee just get cold? Let's find out. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, it's just water. Let's go back. I think there was something for it. I think there's a way, from what I remember, the coffee thing. Oh, this isn't quartering coffee. Yeah, so this brings me here, but I think there's something you can do in here. If I remember right. Oh, dang it. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I'm just supposed to fall off the end there. That's probably what it was. Let's see. Jump past it. Wasn't it pretty lame too? Oh, the coffee brand coffee? Yeah, so apparently the thing with the coffee is he sells these weird flavored coffees. Well, first off, supposedly it's drop shipped coffee. I can't say for sure. Pastries? I didn't know that. Yeah, so apparently it's like nothing special, but the thing is he sells these weird flavored coffees. And like, I'm not really a coffee guy. My idea of coffee is putting some instant coffee in my protein shake. There we go. But he sells like these weird flavored coffees, and apparently what most people do if they want flavored coffee is they just get like a flavored creamer. But he like flavors his coffee in all these weird flavors, and it's not even good. So the whole like business model doesn't really make sense. Yeah, basically yes. He's just a fat middleman. It's like apparently he even did a coffee factory tour at some point, and it turned out that like the employees were like, people compared it to pictures of like not stock photos, but like some generic coffee places coffee, and it looked like the exact same place. You know, it's kind of gross. Are there any achievements for this? It's not obvious when it's like spamming the pastry button, and somehow I'm just eating pastries as soon as I spam. Okay, you know what, we've probably gotten all of them, but I don't know what the doggy bag is though. Yeah. Probably.
You slammed that, yo. This. Retard alert! Retard alert! Retard alert! Retard alert!
Back for a whoa, buddy. Yeah, Robonex used the retard alert, so I had to. I had to. Yeah, because I basically am not even sure what I'm doing at this point. Oh, I guess I should probably go buy that last level. There we go, now I have all the levels here. Oh. That's different. Well, I understand soggy pastries. Still don't really know what to do. How much sound spam was making me retarded. Ah, I gotcha. Oh, the sound. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Maze. Oh, I still have to keep dying. There we go. Let me jump back up. What's this giant button do? I guess it doesn't do anything. What happens when I get all the way to the top of this thing? I've ascended. Not a moment later, you came to the realization I'm not done yet. Not nearly. There's still more to do. At that moment, you turned back towards the ground and started to climb back down on it. Oh. I'm not that musical. There we go. These teleporters do. Huh. Okay, I guess that's one way to do it. How on earth do I do a barrel roll? Oh, this is like Portal. create a corpse loop. Spikes to create a corpse loop with here. So if I get all the coins, do I get the Jewish achievement? My nose triples in size. Beautiful. Get the achievement that was promised 3,000 years ago. I guess to do that I would have to collect all 6 million achievements, huh? Although now that I think about it, it was probably closer to 250,000. That's a good point. What if I fill this? And I wonder if I could create the corpse thing. Can't keep noticing that. Still don't understand how to do a barrel roll. That does not make any sense to me whatsoever. There's literally nothing I can do to do a barrel roll. There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of, Star Fox, but there's no, like, there's no control like that. All I have are pretty much the arrow keys and then the space bar. So I'm wondering if it's something to do with, like, one of the... I wonder if maybe there's like a particular set of these, I don't know what you call them, the arrow things that'll maybe launch me into the right spot for it. Hey, we did it. Blue one. Go. Then you gotta get all green. Why do we keep getting all reds now? There we go. Just need green. No. Wait, come on, I keep getting yellows. Hooray, we did it. Okay, now I need a red. I see RGB. See what you're doing with that. I'll use the middle first. We need green here. Go. Come on, blue. Come on, blue. Nice. And then we just need the red. There we go. Send a corpse to another floor. Nice. Right. And I wonder. Come on. Yeah, that barrel roll one's really throwing me off. Like, what on earth do you do to get a barrel roll in this game? Like, I was wondering if it might be something like, how you have this set of jets that are kind of going back and forth, but I don't know how that would do anything. So you got a bunch of coins here to collect. Yeah, this is a much tougher game than the first one. go. I got the Jewish achievement. I gotta collect them all. Freaking called banker. So we're good on this floor. I think next we should handle these launcher things on the second floor. Sorry, third floor. I don't know how to get up to that one though. The one on the top left is going to be tough. Here somewhere. I got one of them. Three. Need that one last one. Hooray, we did it. Now what? Panic shopper, huh? There's a panic button. Oh, I know what to do. I panic while I'm here. And then panic in the store. There we go. I wonder what these are though, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if maybe I'm supposed to do like this, something like that. Oh. So if I can just get up to max speed here. There we go. Yeah, I still don't know how to get that corpse loop though. I just needed to be out of the water. No, oh, come on. Should have worked. Why didn't that work? That just isn't fair. wonder if maybe go run. Wait, does that not count as a corpse loop? I don't know how else to die. There are no... Yeah, there are no spikes on this side. So I can't do like the infinite up and down one. Well, no, I can't like nudge corpses or anything. Yeah, you can't really interact with corpses, so... Yeah, that one's tough. Oh, 90% of the way there. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is convincing me not to deal with achievements for most games. Yeah, exactly. Some achievements are just way too obnoxious, and I don't want to deal with them. And there's these musical ones, and I don't know the notes to these songs. Ode to Joy, Twinkle Twinkle, Row Row Your Boat. I don't know these notes. Here's the notepad, okay. Okay, well, you know what? We hit 229 out of 250. I think that's not bad. But I think we've all had enough of achievements for one day. So I'm going to... where's the thing here? There we go. Just go back to that. All right, so I think I am gonna call it there because that just started to get obnoxious. How did I do all? How did I keep doing this as a kid? I honestly don't understand. All right, but that is gonna be it for us. Oh, I see Robo next threw in some more more emotes. Very nice. We had better focus as a kid. Yeah, you're probably right. Also had a lot less other stuff to do, right?
Shit.
Alright. So yep, that is going to be it for today's stream. Next week, again, it'll be a pretty chill stream. I'm thinking we will do another similar React video, so not Count Dankula. I think it'll be like a Sam Hyde video. That's just very funny. So that'll be around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday night, New Year's Eve. So we'll start off like that. I'll probably bring people in on Discord if they want to hang out. And we'll just hang out, react to the video, play some... well, you'll see. It's a fun game. We'll be playing a chill game, and then we'll just, watch the balls drop as they drop from Eastern to Western. So, yeah, it'll be a very chill stream. And then after that, we should probably just be back to our usual streams. So... I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, a lovely evening.
Oh, and one more thing, fucker. Before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Balls? Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. The balls are going to be dropping. Yeah, so I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, wonderful evening, great week. And we will see you all next week.